Hi all, this is Krista Winters. I'm going to show you how to add media into EdPuzzle. And so right now I'm in EdPuzzle and I want to add some media to, say, my fundamentals class. So what I can do is I just click on my YouTube channel. I make these different videos using Screencast-O-Matic, and if I want to add them to EdPuzzle so I can ask questions, I just click on the share
We're
button.
going to look at
Hold on a
the
second.
structures and the functions of the nerve.
Okay, so I'm going to click on the share button, click copy. I go into my EdPuzzle and I just paste it right into the search bar. And here it comes up, okay? So then I just click finish. So now I have this in my content. And so right down here you can see that it's in the content. Since I already have a folder, I'm just going to add this to my folder. So I click here and I move it to my fundamentals folder. Let's say I didn't have a folder for this. I can add a folder. To add a folder, I just click on the add content and I click on new folder. I give the folder a name. I can add a description if I want to. My stuff, I don't know. And then I click on the save, and now I have Krista's stuff folder. So once I have the material added, I'm just going to go into, I'll go into my micro because I have nothing done with these videos yet. And I'm going to go down and I'm just going to look at one of my videos. Here's video 1 for microbiology. I can click on edit. And this is how I add questions. I can cut the video if I want to make the video shorter. I can do that. But I also, what I typically do is I add questions. So here you can add multiple choice questions, open-ended questions, or you can add a note. So I can listen to myself talk, which is not fun, I'm not going to lie.
Hi everyone, welcome to...
So I'm just going to go through and see.
Thanks. So let me show you his microscope.
So let's just,
whatever it is.
all right, let's just get past this. Okay, so let's say I finished talking about Leeuwenhoek and I want to ask a question about him. So I can do a multiple choice question here. I can say, what was the what was the profession of Leeuwenhoek? I might ask that, right? Which I probably wouldn't, but then I can add answers. I could say he was a scientist, or he was a drapist, or he might have been, and I guess if I'm going to do that, I'm going to keep them all short, or he was a doctor. So then I click on the correct answer and I save the question. Sometimes you might want more than one question in the same area. I can add another question. So I can just click and ask another question about Leeuwenhoek. Why did he use a microscope? And, you know, here's my answer A, here's answer B, and I have another answer, and say this is the correct answer this time. I can save it, right? I can also use short open-ended questions, so short answer questions. I often use these at the very end of the video, and I ask something like, what did you struggle with? And that allows me to find out what students are really struggling with, okay? So let's just say we're done with everything. So I finish, So I've added questions, and I can add questions all throughout. I can, listen more. I can add questions later on. So let's just,
Hi, everyone.
let me really quick show you that I can still add questions way over here as well. If it starts.
It just spontaneously appeared.
So then and save it, and then I can add more questions, right? So once I'm done, I click finish, and now I can go back to my class. So this is now in my content, and if I look at my content, and for whatever reason I always have to refresh to show that I actually have those questions now. So here you can see there's 4 questions. Now I go into my class up here, and I'm going to use my summer microbiology class because I've already added stuff for this class. So I'm going to go out, and I didn't use EdPuzzle for this summer. So I don't have an EdPuzzle class. So let's say I want to add something to my summer microbiology class. I go down here to the Create Learning Activities. I click on it. I click on External Tool. I then click on Pre-configured Tools, and I choose EdPuzzle. Select Content. It brings up all the content. It brings up all the content that I have. I go into this class. I go down to the bottom. To go into, where's my one? Oh, so 23 more. Apologies. I have to read what I'm doing. And so here's the one that I just made. So I click on it, and down here I hit Assign. So once I hit Assign, I now have a video that's ready to be assigned for my class. So over here I can put it in as a point or as none, whatever. I usually use points. You can make the videos worth whatever point value you want. I'm just putting a 10 for funsies. And then I can put it in as so in my other classes that I'm using EdPuzzle, and I will be using EdPuzzle for this class as well next summer, I have a lecture assignments, and that's what I typically put it under. But because this is a current class and this isn't an actual assignment that I'm going to make them do, I'm just going to have it as not categorized, okay? Once I have that done, I hit save and return to course. And the assignment is in that week right here, okay? Now that I have the assignment in my weekly course, I can then go to my email, and I get this email from EdPuzzle stating that my class is ready for my students. So right here it says Krista Winter's microbiology is ready for your students, and here's the information that I need. So I can just take this, control copy. I can then go to my class, and normally I would put it right in this area here, and I can just make a label, and it tells my students exactly what they have to do. And so go to EdPuzzle, log in. If it's your first time, you have to sign up for an account. You don't need an email, and it's free, okay? Enter the class code. Hold on, it didn't give the class code there. Here's the class code right there. Copy, and I will add that right here. and explore the class and assignments, save and return. It's as easy as that. So students log into EdPuzzle in the first week, and once they've logged in, they can then go to those assignments, and those assignments are linked directly to the gradebook. And so let me show you my general biology fall course, just because that one I only have a few assignments, so it's not going to be crazy. Here's my introduction stuff. I have the syllabus. Then I have my SynBio, and here's my EdPuzzle information, okay? So they know they have to join EdPuzzle. So in week 1, I have my 4 assignments posted right here, and then I have my quiz. And so then if I go over to my gradebook, I've set up my gradebook already. So here you can see each EdPuzzle assignment is in the gradebook. So they're each going to be graded. I just set mine up for 3 points each. That's what I'm doing. But I mean, you can put whatever number of points you want on there. I hope this helps, and I hope that a lot of people use EdPuzzle. It's a great way to make sure that students are watching your videos and to make sure they understand what is going on, what they're trying to learn in the videos. So if you have any questions, you can definitely contact me or Cindy, I'm sure, and ask questions. Awesome. Bye.